Hey everybody, Slay here. I'm going to be dusting off and taking out my Yak 34 spin. It's probably like my third or fourth game in this plane. I play a lot of fighters. It's just really maneuverable, this one here. Just like the LA-15, it's got three 23s in the front. I believe they are the exact same guns. Um, Goes just as fast as the LA-15, but it is definitely a better maneuverable fighter when it comes down to nimbleness. I believe the turn's the same as the LA-15, but it's got a little bit more rate of roll, if I am not mistaken. So up here, it's going to be me versus a ground pounder, his Nox. He is a good player, so let's pray to God I have the better bots. I'm in a fighter. Unfortunately, it's not a carry plane. I'm going to go here because, yeah, reasons. Go try and knock out these heavies. With this, you want to secure your you want to secure your communications base or the missile base just pretty much as quick as you can. Um, as you saw there, I was able to dodge that Hornet. I'm sure he has a friend that's probably on my tail any minute now. But you see the speed. You're able to kind of keep up with these things. And these 23s, they're not the strongest guns by any means, but they're just enough. Unfortunately, as with most things, that heavy just flew out of this circle, so that didn't count towards taking this. That was a complete waste of my time. And then looks like my bots finally took it. So I'm going to swing over here to the communications center, see if I can kill some things here. I'm going to announce what I'm doing. I might actually try and get this airfield. If we can get the airfield, that's going to free up a lot of my bots. Just get up here and kill some things. They have a lot of planes here. Here's one, for instance, F-86. It's kind of the rival of this plane. We just captured the airstrip, but they still have a lot coming in. But as you see, these guns just are good. They're just very reliable. There's a BVP 215, but look how quick you can turn with this thing. It's almost like playing the A6M1 back at Tier 4. It's just a beautiful plane. So I'm going to come here, get on these planes that were on me, and just do some work. So there's 1101 right here. This is actually the plane I'm grinding for. He just got a lot of smoke coming out of his motor. It's avoiding me. That's fine. I'm going to go back here, help my friends out, and just do what I can. You have to do a little bit of leading in this plane, but not the worst. There's the LA-15. It's another one of my favorite planes that I have. That 1101's back on me though. He's got 420s and they hurt. He just shredded my wings. Ow. I shouldn't have ignored him. I let him boost away. That was probably a mistake. So let's go ahead and finish him off. The reason I zoom in so much when I play this is because if you see, I'm getting a little bit of graphics lag when I'm trying to. If I don't zoom in, if I'm trying to get those precision aim, I just get this weird lag. It's definitely not my video card. I have a great video card, so I can't explain it. Now I'm out of the circle, so I'm going to go ahead and come back into the circle, make sure no heavies are coming back on my tail. Got a F-86 down below. I'm going to go back into my area and start defending down here now. Stay up there. What's going to happen is you just get so many heavies, but look how good this plane is at turning and just getting on people's tails. And you cannot shake this thing. Once someone's on your tail in the Yak 30, they're going to die. That's just, or you're going to kill them, sorry. I mean, that's just the way it is. Ow, I've got something on my tail again. Luckily, we have the airfield here, so I'm not really worried about dying. If I die, I die. You know, kind of like they said in Rocky. If he dies, he dies. Yeah, that's how I feel about myself right now. Oh my goodness. These 1101s are such a beautiful plane. He's probably going to do a typical bot and boost away. There goes his smoke. He's gone. He'll be back. He'll be back. I need to... Well, now we're over the communications tower. So it looks like we have the command center and the missile base here, which is pretty funny. I don't know what his Nox is doing. Maybe he's just tired. He's not having the best game. But we just got superiority. I'm not even... Yeah. That was way too early for superiority. I'm going to go help my friends out here. They have something on their tail. I have like 9 bots chasing that 1101 that was on me. So I'm going to ignore him. Try and use a little bit of boost to get up here. It's an LA-15. He's probably way out of his pocket here, but he just shot down one of my guys. Probably be the last kill I get. before this game is over, unfortunately. So he's dead. I didn't even get to see the player the whole game. Says what it is. I just want to take out the LA-15, show you real quick what it can do. It's not a bad plane by any means. Or sorry, it's not the LA-15. I want to take out the Yak-30. So let's go back to the hangar, briefly discuss this plane. That is quick superiority, and my goal there was just to hold the center and kind of let my bots do their work, which they did very well. If I could thank them, I would. I don't believe I was carried by the bots here, and their bots were just unlucky that I was in a Yak-30 and I was able to outturn pretty much anything that came my face. I didn't see any Yak-30s on their team, so I'm pretty sure they didn't have any, but that was an all tier 10 game. So let's see how it ended up point-wise. So point-wise, I got 145,000 credits, which is pretty good. Only 930 mastery. I didn't do a lot of capture points at all. Capture points under attack was 40. Defense, it was only 160. So not the best showing, but I mean, when you superiority so fast in a solo game like that, you just don't have time to do much. But I had enough time to make 10,000 combat points in this plane. No medals earned, only 8 aerial targets destroyed, 4 assists. But it's just a really, really fun plane. It's not average by any means. So let's take a look at the scores. His knocks, yeah, he was trying, but my bots were just too good. See if he had any deaths. I can't see sorties, can I? Times player was destroyed. So it looks like my bots got him once, or maybe he crashed. I don't know what happened. It was probably a poor game for him. Sorry, his knocks. Yeah, he only got to do 28,000 damage to ground targets, whereas I was sitting at 4,500 air to the air targets, so that's fun. Alright, so to the plane. I have this thing fully upgraded, which is kind of odd to say that at tier 10. Usually your planes come and they'll have all their modules upgraded, but this one has the same guns that are on a lot of planes. Your MiG-15, your Yak-15, your LA-15, your MiG-9, Yak-19, Yak-30. These 23s are used in a lot of models. Even though there's only 2 on one side and 1 on the other, it is not that hard to aim these things. You lead just a little bit and you're going to be shredding planes. The reason I was able to just outmaneuver everybody is you look at that average turn time, 8 seconds. Look at that rate of roll, 140. Let's compare that with the LA-15. Where the LA-15 has a better rate of roll, it just doesn't have that turn time. Let's take a look at the F-86. I believe the F-86 was the most similar to the Yak-30, and no, it still has 9-second turn time, 160 rate of roll. So as for turn time, I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I want to say this is the best turner in all of tier 10. It's firepower, you know, unlike the F-86, you know, it has 650s. The firepower just feels stronger in this Russian version and the LA-15, but it's just a beautiful and good plane. I mean, look at that. I mean, where can you go wrong? You got a big bear on the side of your plane. It's Russian. Got the hammered sickle. It's an awesome plane. It's an awesome plane. As for my equipment loadout, I take the typical stuff, the improved covering, lightweight airframe, engine tuning. And as for pilot, you want to take typical fighter skills, engine guru, aerobatics expert, and then aerodynamics expert to further buff like engine tuning and stuff like that, and your lightweight airframe. So all in all, that was the Yak-30. I just thought I'd come out and show you guys a real quick game on it. If anybody ever wants to see anything more on the Yak-30, just let me know. I don't mind doing a series on it. It is a really fun plane to play. As I said, that was probably my 4th game in it. I'm not counting here, but let's go ahead and take a look at my tier 10s. So as for tier 10, that was my, sorry, bear with me here. It's not as easy to see. So I have 17 minutes total in that game. So yeah, it says battles participated 3. So that was my 3rd game in the Yak-30. 17 minutes in, already drawing up a superiority. It's just a really, really good plane to play. If you are a fan of fighters, then you will be a fan of this plane, I promise you. And the Yak-19 before this, I sold it to get it, but the Yak-19 was just as fast and dominating at tier 9. So I hope this video was helpful to anybody wondering about the Yak-30 and whether you should go down the line. I just want to take it out for a quick spin, show you what it can do. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Take care, guys.